Super Mario pinball, and then parentheses blind playthrough, which I have to type in myself. So Super Mario. See, I already have the thing set up. Now I have to type in blind playthrough because they took away the blind playthrough tag on Twitch. And I'll get this out the way real quick. Borderline controversial, potentially political. I just have to get this off my chest because this is the first time this has come up since I've talked about it. I want to make a YouTube video about it. Probably never will because I have better things to do. But it's like, oh, we're being sensitive to people with disabilities, and we've banned the term. No, we took away the blind playthrough tag. Twitch says. I'm going to go to my full screen. No, actually, I'll just leave it like here. Yeah, Twitch says they took away the blind playthrough tag out of respect to people with disabilities. And because we wanted to listen to people with disabilities. People with disabilities have been asking Twitch for specific tags for years. And I've watched this happen, and I've been a part of it, pushing for tags like, autism, for like autistic streamers, and other things like that. And the most Twitch has ever responded to is, oh, we'll look into it. And months, years pass, they never actually enacted. All I do is add those tags for the disabled gamers who've been asking for them, because like for certain groups or certain segments or categories of people, like such as the LGBT plus community, have their own tag on Twitch, and other people have, for instance, people with disabilities have asked for, oh, could we get some tags too? And Twitch has not responded to that. Something as simple as adding a tag. But then they take away the blind playthrough tag out of sensitivity to disabled gamers, and they want to pat themselves on the back for that and have a press release and give themselves positive press for that, for going through the motions of appearing to cater to disabled gamers and their sensitivities and their needs and their requests, while for years ignoring the requests of sensitive gamers to add a few tags. And so that sends the message that Twitch does not care, or the decision-making process in this case is not about catering to disabled Twitch users. It is about appearing to be progressive, appearing to cater to disabled Twitch users, and patted themselves on the back for that in a way that it's all about appearances, not actual action. And one thing I especially don't like is that this is sending the message to a lot of non-disabled people who are upset. Why did they take away this tag? Why are they catering to making this optics-motivated move that could be perceived as having a certain political slant, which is unfortunately the case. And it's sending the message to people that, and who might not have previous experience with this, is that catering to disabled gamers, or catering to disabled people in general, isn't about providing accommodations for people with disabilities. It is about taking things away from everyone, including people who don't have disabilities. And because if a younger user or someone familiar with the site gets exposed to this type of behavior out of, like we've seen with this Twitch decision, the next time there's possibly a candidate running for office who is making, disability advocacy and disability rights part of their platform, or if there's a law about disability law and disability benefits or advocating for disabled people, they might say, oh, it's that disability crap again. They're trying to take things away from me so that other people could feel better about themselves. I want to keep what I have. I don't want to lose anything. And that's I think the dangerous part about making optics-motivated empty moves at providing the appearance of providing for disabled people instead of actually doing things that help them. You don't want to help them. You want to do things that you could easily use to be an example of helping them. So now that rant is out the way, okay, we could switch to Mario Pinball Land about it, but the other thing that frustrates me about the reason I know that this, like, oh, we're taking away the blind playthrough tag is just like an empty move, is that if Twitch genuinely considered blind playthrough to be an offensive, unacceptable term, they would not allow you to use that term in your stream title. because they took away the tag, and they actually said, oh, well, you can still put it in your stream title. And it's like, okay, now you're exposing how empty and meaningless this is. If you considered that a blind playthrough a genuinely offensive term, you would not be encouraging people to put it in their stream titles. You're doing, it's just an empty gesture that doesn't do anything to help anybody. And if they did, like, actually ban you from putting the phrase blind playthrough in your title, that would be, at least it would be consistent, but it would be a really dumb thing to do. And going on the same logic, I just said dumb, that is an ableist term. Because the whole thing is, oh, we're taking away ableist terms from, you know, the Twitch tags out of respect for disabled people. Dumb is an ableist term. That's an actual official, like, dumb was a formal medical term that is now used to mean stupid or that it doesn't make sense. Imbecile, that's a word that is used as an insult, and it's not even taken as a serious insult. Dumb, imbecile. Imbecile was also an actual medical term at one point. I mean, to a certain extent, there's like a wheel of epithets that just sort of come and go and lose their meaning, so different terms replace them. That doesn't mean to say things that are at the time considered genuinely disrespectful to people. But if they want to be consistent, then about this, oh, we're taking away ableist terms out of the tags out of respect to disabled people, then why are you in the same breath encouraging them to put those same terms in their title since they're no longer as a formal tag for it? So that I think covers everything I have to say about that. So we'll just drop it there, and I'll probably edit those two clips together into a video I'll put up on YouTube later.